Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Tech with Alems Baja. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to group use statement in a Laravel route file. You probably have a Laravel application you are building depending on the functionality or the requirements of the application. Usually you have these controllers in the route file. It could be for API development, it could be for the full stack application. And then there is this controllers being listed. It could be up to 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, depending on the size of the application. So if you take a look at my screen, here it's api.php. This is a Laravel route file, and then this is web.php. So you could see this is what it looks like when you want to group your controllers. So it says app HTTP controllers API v1, and then there is the curly braces, and then all of the controllers are listed in there pretty much. But if you take a look at when it is not being grouped, you realize that the grouped use statement is way better than the ungrouped use statement. Part of the advantages of grouping it is that it makes it neater, like it removes redundancy. So you could see all over this place there is API v1, API v1, API v1, just repeated all across. But in the grouped statement, there's just they are all just grouped at once, and then there's just a single mention of API v1. So I can actually just take this and make it to appear in just one line. So depending on the number of controllers that you have, you could actually have something like this, and then it makes it way neater. So you could see. So I can just just put things together so that it makes it looks. So I can still come here. You see that now? So it makes it neater, but this actually works fine. And then if you are using VS Code editor, so when you want to create a new class that you need to import here, so when you head over to the terminal, for example, let me just clear this now. So you have, let's say we want to create a new controller called, let's just say tutorial. So, and then let me just create a regular tutorial, and I said enter. So it is actually creating the tutorial in the v1 folder of the API. So I'll just scroll down here and say, let me just say something here. Let's just say tutorial, and then I come here and I say tutorial. It automatically imports that controller within the grouped use statement because I already have it defined here. But if I come over to this place where it has not been grouped, and I say, for example, I say tutorial, and I say tutorial controller, and I press enter. So it actually does not follow the grouping of the use statement because it is just all listed here. Depending on the size of the application, there are some applications that have up to 50 controllers. So this will make the application to look very neat if you can just group them, group the use statement, and then it's readable, it's extendable. So if I choose to say maybe we want to change this API, the routes to the pathway to this route to these controllers in the folder, so I could just come to this single line and change it. So if we have v2, for example, I can just come here and change it to v2. So you could see it shows that there is an error. So this will actually help the developer to easily know when something is not in place. So if I come here, for example, and I try to create a controller, and I say maybe let me just say bug controller, for example, and it's not in the right folder. So I can easily detect that the last controller I created is not in the right folder. So when I come over here and I say bug, and I say bug controller, and I press say bug controller, and I press enter, so you will see that it will create, you could see, so it automatically helps me to understand that, well, this bug controller is not in the right folder. So if I go over to this controller and get the fix now, I can just add it here and then it works fine. So this is just pretty much what it looks like for you to be able to group use statements in a Laravel route file. Let me know what you think about grouping use statement in a Laravel route file in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and share with your friends. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly click the subscribe button. Until next time, bye.